Former FDC President Dr. Kizza Besigye and a colleague, Haji Obeid Lutale, were last week on Wednesday arraigned before the General Court-Martial, days after they were reportedly abducted from neighboring Kenya. The duo was charged with 4 counts, including 2 counts of possession of guns and bullets, as well as engaging in meetings in a foreign territory. In this latter case, they were also charged with reportedly plotting to secure assistance to destabilize the country and were remanded until the 2nd of December.
You are most welcome.
Today, Kira Municipality Member of Parliament, who is also the spokesperson of FDC Katonga Road faction, Ibrahim Ssemujju Nganda, raised the matter before Parliament, seeking an explanation from government on what happened.
Even the Uganda Human Rights Commission has condemned this abduction and demanded for Besigye's immediate release. I call upon you, Madam Speaker, and the House to join the world in condemning this heinous crime of abduction.
In the tabled statement, Ssemujju described the extradition of Besigye without following immigration procedures as criminal, condemning what he called continued human rights violations by the government.
The Ugandan, Kenyan and international laws were all in this case not followed. Only criminals can do this. You may not be concerned with the Besigye, but be concerned with the state continuing to act criminally.
Ssemujju, who was joined by other legislators, demanded an explanation from the Kenyan government over the incident.
Whether it still subscribes to the East African Community Brotherhood.
And that relates to our relationship with Kenya, especially in light of the fact that we have an extradition treaty with that country. How safe are Ugandans? Now, that is outside the purview of sub judice, if we really want to hide under that.
Right, Honorable Speaker, how have we degenerated to that as a country? I don't know what is happening to those manning the statute of this country.
The government chief whip, Dennis Hamson Oboa, and the Minister of ICT and National Guidance, Dr. Chris Baryomunsi, asked the legislators to let the due process of the law take its course.
On the call for condemnation, I wish to persuade my honorable colleague that that may be too early, because the matter before court will be a subject of evidence, a subject of prosecution, and the outcome definitely will be known.
Like the Chief Whip has said, we all talk of respect for the rule of law. Since our senior brother, Dr. Besigye, has been produced to the court, let's leave the process to take its course.
Meanwhile, the leader of opposition in Parliament, Joel Senyenyi, demanded that government explains how it deployed without clearance from Parliament after Kenyan authorities denied any involvement.
Honorable Speaker, the Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary of Kenya, Mr. Songei Korir, at a press conference said Kenya had no involvement whatsoever in the arrest of Dr. Kizza Besigye. Government should explain to us how then it went to Kenya without the authorization of Kenya and picked up Dr. Kizza Besigye, because the Foreign Affairs Principal Secretary mentioned that.
The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, has now directed that government through the Ministries of Internal and Foreign Affairs present statements on Tuesday next week.
As of yesterday, I got a letter from Honorable Muhose saying it's going to be out up to Friday. So can we have the statement on Tuesday?
Benjamin Jumbe, NTV.